Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another 1212 AD siege battle for you today, and today we have a glorious 2v2 here as we have Brabant and the Kingdom of France fighting side by side here against the Grand Duchy of Kiev and the Gurid Sultanate. So yeah, a very interesting attacking alliance, and we already are starting off with a bit of a sellout here as it looks like we've got some Sergeant Cheval going in against some dismounted Kievian nobles here, which is a pretty good infantry unit, and also we have a guard birder axeman here that could be about to get hit pretty hard by those Sergeant Cheval as well. There you go, really nice charge onto them. I don't think these sergeants are going to get out of here alive. They're getting absolutely pelted by dismounted Devor, sorry, and also they're getting like just cut down by those Kievian nobles. Already look at that, wavering at 56 men. That is not a good sign there. The sally out certainly I don't think was too effective. We've got both generals as well selling out, the Duke of Brabant and also the King of France coming out to help here. These Kievian nobles certainly are being hit too hard. The birder axeman taking some hits, but yeah, again, not really like anything too decisive. Yeah, I mean, these are all like tier 1 Sergeant Cheval, and they're taking on tier 3, so I'm guessing they're just their charge power and the damage they're doing is just not enough to damage those tier 3 cav. And it looks like, yeah, we've also got the general, or no, not the general actually, it's just a hybrid shock cav for the Gurid Sultanate's also over here, and as well they've helped mop up these guys, the Casa Kalai? I think that's supposed to be Khalil, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know, but I don't really know much about the Gurids, but I would have thought that. Casa Kalai. Okay, it's a cool unit. I've never seen them ever used as a heavy hybrid shock cab. Very cool. But yes, the Gurid's very fun faction. Kind of like set very much in the east. They have plenty of options when it comes to elephants, and they brought the half-nail cannon elephants here. Of course, they have. Those guys are absolute monsters, and they've got another one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Got to keep an eye on these guys. They can do a lot of serious damage. They also have a great bombard here. Jeez, the funds for this one must have been insane. Got Rajputs here, a lot of Rajputs. All late tier as well by the looks of it as well. We've got Afghan infantry. Oh, we've got more. This isn't all the Gurids. We've also got some Kievians here. Okay. I was a whole mix actually of troops that are going over the wall first for the Gurids. A lot of lower tier stuff, to be fair. Yeah, a lot of levies. So actually, maybe the funds weren't too high. They just put all their money into their sort of support stuff. I don't know if I would have wasted the money on having a great bombard, but that's just me. But yeah, anyway, it does seem as though they're going heavy on those elephants. They're going to heavily rely on those. On the defense here, as you can see, we've got a lot of like layered defenses going on here from the defenders. And it looks like they're going to make a last stand as well this side of the river. So they're going to rely on these two bridges at the end to try and hold back the attackers. They've got the gunners on the barricades already. That's a pretty nasty combo there. And it looks like they haven't done the same over on this side. But we've got a mortar here as well, which is a solid unit both on attack and on defense. You can get 300-400 kills with that quite easily. But yeah, there you go. The sally out was failed pretty quickly. Those Sergeant Cheval, well, like two units, maybe 3 units of them. Already like gone. I mean, they've done half damage to this guard birder axeman, and then minimal damage to other stuff. Yeah, this Kievan noble actually only lost 1 guy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they did not really do much damage at all. This one took a few more losses, but yeah, still not much in the way. They, I guess, made the Kievian player expend a bit of ammunition here, but yeah, again, not much. And they've got a mortar as well, have Kiev. So both sides going to try and mortar each other, which can be very useful for unlocking choke points. But anyway, guys, I'm going to make a quick cut because it actually looks like we're going to have quite a bit of early build-up, basically. We're going to have to wait for this bombard to knock down the wall, which it's doing now. And then we're just going to have to wait for the attackers to actually get inside the city, because it seems like the defenders aren't going to defend the walls. They're just going to defend sort of like the streets around sort of like the final cap point over here. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. But yes, if you're enjoying all things 1212, do remember to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in a moment. And we are back, and as you can see, there's been a little bit of a mistake here by the French player. Again, really allowing these Garda Scots, a really elite arch unit here. They are pretty decent in melee, but I don't think they're going to last forever in this fight. But yeah, really elite arch unit here, being just sacrificed on the wall. He went to set it up. I guess I think he was shooting like the ram as it was getting closer to the wall. I really wasn't entirely sure what the move was. But yeah, this is the first bit of engagement, I guess, that's taking place. The attackers are getting inside the city. They have made a breach, and they are just rushing in their cav and their infantry. And yeah, they are slowly getting prepared for an assault. But yeah, already the Kiev's going to get themselves some easy kills here on these archers. That's a shame. They have a glorious uniform for the Garda Scots as well. Oh my god, they have to be destroyed. Oh, it's the towers. And that, to be fair, is doing a lot of damage to the Kievan units here. That will help the defenders. Yeah, this amount of Kievan units there. Basically, these Kievan nobles useless now. 70 men have left. I mean, that's actually doing a lot of damage. The enemy, which is the attackers, have lost 400 men. The defenders lost 200. They actually outnumber the attackers right now, which is never a good sign, really. But I don't think that will last for too much longer. The quality of the attackers is pretty decent, and also those elephants I'm expecting to do great work. And certainly if the defenders keep making a few mistakes like this, it's not going to help their cause. But yeah, if you want to send in your own 1212 AD replays, you're like, man, I've got some great replays that you want to see, or you want to get involved in some battles or scenarios, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. As always, guys, you're more than welcome to come and stop by and join in. And all the 12-12 and Total War fun generally. Yeah, look at that. They're slowly dying now. They're getting surrounded. I think it's not helping them at all. 84 and they're dropping. We have actually got shock infantry now actually going onto the wall. So we've got some dismounted French Chevaliers here. They're tier 3. They're going in. They're taking on the Kievan nobles here. Shock infantry on the wall is a pretty nasty combo. So this could go pretty badly here for Kiev. But we'll see. Whether they support this fight, the attackers here with some archers, that could certainly turn it around as well. But yeah, clearly France is not giving up on these Garda Scots yet. He wants to try and break through to them. And we also have gunners over here already firing. I don't know what they're firing at. They need to make sure that they're. I don't know if it's not really worth firing at. There's just levies here. You don't want to shoot these guys really. There you go. They're engaged there. They're defending the barricade? Oh, they're already attacking over here as well. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a bit futile, to be honest, as well. Kiev here with some spear Ratsniki. He's having to deal with the Pavis crossbows here. Pavis crossbows getting point-blank shots here into the spear Ratsniki. They're already waving, and they're going to break and die pretty quickly there. It doesn't seem like they're attacking anywhere else just yet. They're just, you know, playing passive. Near the elephants. They're already coming inside the city. Oh, they've lost a whole bunch of elephants as well. Oh, no. That is a huge, huge mistake there for the attackers, though. They've run over all these caltrops over here. Oh, and they've lost so many elephants. About half of them. And that is actually going to be devastating there. That is a massive, massive problem. That's going to actually help the balance power quite a bit there for the defenders. I think that has shifted just a little bit. We are going to see, it looks like a cav charge as well getting set up here. Kievan nobles getting ready to go in for a charge on these Pavis here. Gunners as well, they might want to try and shoot those cav while they're there. The infantry still fighting over here. Gunners, yeah, they're going to get some free shot. I think they're shooting still into the spears, but they should really be changing their targets to the Kievan nobles. Yeah, Kievan nobles there. Yeah, they could break. I mean, the gunners won't kill them necessarily, they'll just break them. They do a lot of morale damage. Minus 30, that is huge. Yeah, look at this. The Hathnal cannon elephants are now just bombarding away at these Pavis spear sergeants here. It's actually, like, going to be so frustrating. Like, these elephants just stay at range like this and they'll just keep harassing stuff. Actually, a lot of beaten up units over here. Like, Afghan infantry as well. I think they've just, like, lost a lot of troops to towers here of the attackers. Not necessarily. Like, make one breach and then you didn't need to really land anything on the walls. They could have just brought everything inside with taking minimal losses, really. So that's kind of a mistake by them. Again, same mistake with just like losing the elephants. Really, like, really poor, really. The Garda Scots, by the way, still holding on. These guys are absolute champions. Yeah, the glorious Garda Scots, these Scotsmen loyal to the French crown, doing their best. There you go. Look at all that ammo that's just been wasted there. The Garda Scots breaking finally. Shock infantry now landing for Kiev here as well. Got Guard Axeman landing. It looks like the gunners of the French got pulled off the wall. They're actually shooting onto the wall to try and hit those Guard Axemen. Looks like also we're going to try and see Kiev try and sneak around. I don't know what he's trying there. Yeah, because the gunners are shooting to the back of those Birder Axemen. Is doing a lot of damage to them, and actually causing them to lose. Come around -13. You've seen the sergeants here. They're also now landing on the walls. A shock here though, the French Chevaliers failed to break through to their longbowmen, those Scots, and instead they're going to rout themselves. I don't think these Kievan nobles, I don't think they killed a single unit off. They just damaged units. Yeah, these Kievan nobles are going to be hard to kill, it seems. They are heavy melee infantry, tier 3 as well. Another faction, along with the Italians, that has late tier heavy infantry. Something to keep in mind, you know, when you're playing your multiplayer games. Heavy spears here holding the line. We need tier 2 taking on these levies and Afghan infantry. There you go. They're breaking dismount Kievan nobles here though with Pavi sergeants, so that's good. That's a bit of a win. Don't know whether they're getting support from crossbow sergeants here. They might be actually. They're still fighting on here. The Afghans are moving in. And Tajik levy as well. There we go. It looks like they're now making moves to make an assault on this choke point over here. Are the Kievan players as well? You see not dismounted. Guard Birder Axemen in here. Imagine if these guys were dismounted. Or mounted, sorry. Like angry Russians with huge axes. That would be scary. That would be scary. I know that the French Chevaliers are the dismounted variant of the French Chevaliers. But I just imagine the idea of them having massive axes. And I think the mortar's firing, which I've just totally ignored. Yeah, I think the mortar's firing into his Guard Birder Axeman. Yeah, it's already actually been firing for a little while. Ammo is, let's say, 2/3 left. Yeah, I think they're firing over here now. What are they trying to aim at? Afghan infantry, maybe? Or the Cav? None of these are great targets, to be honest. This is a concern. Look at this. What we're going to see here, General now coming through. The King of France is actually being committed. He's been sent in, trying to slow down this charge. It's not a bad idea. It's unsupported infantry. It's just broken through. I mean, the sword took a heavy hit there. He needs to get out of there because Guard Birder Axeman will start to slice and dice his general. And the Cav now coming in. Kievan nobles trying to support that fight. He's now going to have to send in infantry as France or Brabant. They want to have any sort of hope of getting this general out pretty much unscathed. They have routed the swords. Don't know if they'll get the Guard Birder Axeman though. No, and look at that. Yeah, King of France is getting absolutely murked there. And that is a big, again, a bit of a mistake there by France. And now France is kind of leaving this flank open at the moment. And Brabant's going to have to try and get stuff back. We're going to have to see this Pavis here be thrown into the choke point to try and hold back this tide of attackers. The Kievan nobles charged straight into the spears. Probably wasn't their wisest move. Spears will munch up Cav. And you can see here, Guard Birder Axeman also going in again. Shock infantry, very good counter against spears. So I doubt these spears will last too long. We'll see. We've got some Afghan infantry as well moving up. I think they're trying to flank on around. Not a bad idea, but yeah, you can see here. Brabant's going to have to try and hold in his little sector and try and hold his bridge. But yeah, France has very much lost his own bridge at the moment. Or well, not lost his bridge, but he's lost any support to the units that are still this side of the bridge. It looks like they've got halberds, got Garda-Scots halberds. So they've really spent the money when it comes to these halberds. So this is a prime target here for the attackers to hit with mortars, with the Hathnal elephants, with archers. You want to kill that because that is a good unit, and I think exactly that's what they're trying to do right now. I think I can hear artillery landing in all around this area, but I'm not sure exactly what they're aiming at. But yeah, the mortar as well for the defenders needs to be hitting anything that sort of just like blobs up here. Just hit everything there. Do a serious amount of damage. Sergeants still fighting on the wall here. Trying to do their bit. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, like, even, like, Kiev's, like, army is a really nice army, because even its archers, these are a hybrid, like, a heavy range melee infantry unit. So, these guys, once they go into to combat...
The men are broken and running for their lives!
They, like, once they use up all their ammo, they go into combat, they get a sword and a shield out. They're still pretty good in combat. They have good melee stats. They're a little bit more expensive than normal archers, because you are basically buying an archer and an infantry unit. It's, like, not double the price, but it's a little bit more... get them, but they're very handy. Quite a lot of Eastern factions have them. Probably the Gurids do. Actually, no, I don't think the Gurids do have a hybrid unit. But yeah, Kiev's one of the few that has it as like a Christian nation. Mainly because they are kind of like in the east themselves.
The men are running, cowards!
Yeah, still the Gurids trying to break through here. Looks like we've got shock infantry here. Brabant sending his dismounted Brabantian knights in there as well, so doing some solid damage.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Got sergeants in as well.
The unit is running from the enemy. Running for their lives.
Tajik levy, and yeah, look at all these about a route. This is why you don't bring levies to a siege battle unless you're going to use them for just meat shields. They are not going to do a lot. Oh, the Garda-Scots, yeah, they've been battered here. They've been I think they've been just hit by the mortars and stuff like that. But yeah, they have not had a good time. How about his sergeants going in next? But yeah, there you go. That's the unit should have been there first, to be honest. These are like a last minute, like a last unit you use when everyone's like low on ammunition. Because yeah, if they're first in, they're just going to get absolutely battered like they are right now. But yeah, you can see, it looks like Brabant's doing a solid job holding his side at the moment. Can't say the same about France. I'm not saying he's having a bad game. It's just a few mistakes here and there. Certainly, and yeah, these Garda-Scots have just been thrown across the river. This is not a good idea. I mean, he's actually just going to hold at the top of the bridge. That's okay, but again, still probably just going to get shot there for free. They're not going to engage your halberds. They're just going to ignore them. Well, not ignore them. They're just going to shoot them. Still battling down here. We've got Spear Rathaniki now going in. Looks like, yeah, we're going to see Duke of Brabant. He's going to shift around. I don't know if he's going to maybe try a little dash out here, because there's a lot of infantry here that's kind of unsupported, not really got much in the way of defense. A lot of swords as well. No spears there, so they're all easy targets. And there's no Cav nearby, but no, he's not going for that, actually. We've got a Casa Cali here. That's, I think it's been cycle charging these sergeants. I think that's actually where the Duke's coming over to. He's a bit sick and tired of that happening by the looks of it. To be honest, I just let the crossbows just keep shooting that hybrid cab. They'll eventually kill it. But yeah, it looks like you know, they're holding pretty nicely. Oh, but there is actually a hole in the line here. This is not good. The band made a little mistake there. He formed sheer wall, kind of making a smaller unit, and he nearly allowed that dismounted Kievan Noble through. Now the Duke, if he wanted to go for a side charge on these Kievan Nobles and not face any sort of repercussion, that would be a nice little move. I mean, to be fair, though, the problem is they can do the same, and actually, looks like the Gurids are going to try and ignore that in combat. Might be a bit of a pull through if you do that. Actually, yeah, look at that. Kiev's just disengaged as well. We've got the Duke of Brabant now going in, and this is going to be costly for the Gurids, and I think also for Kiev. I think they'll lose both these units here. Certainly the Casa Kali is going to be lost. They got charged by the Duke of Brabant, and it's trying to pull through that sword unit. Yeah, it's not going to end well at all. And the Tajik Levy doing it as well. Come on, guys. Come on. You don't pull through units. But yeah, there you go. The Garda Scots, actually, yeah, they fully sallied out. I don't know what was going on here. The French players used both his Garda Scots units, but you can only bring one of each. Like the Archer and also the Polearm. Wasted both, really. Really has. There you go. The Casacali broken. The spear's gone. We're going to see a bit of a chain route going on. And elephants are in the battle. Oh, boy. Cannon elephants. They're getting shot by crossbows, yeah. Fair enough. There's going to need a lot of crossbows. These are tier 1 crossbows, so I don't know how much damage they really do. It's like tier 3 elephants. But yeah, in they go. The half-null elephants. They've given up bother like using their guns, and they're just going to go in and just do what elephants do best. Just cause some chaos. Having spears here trying to slow them down. Probably the best unit available close at hand. You want gunners or polearms ideally to kill these guys, though. Or maybe those tier 3 Pavis crossbows might be able to do the job. But they're a little way away, but they might be in range. Yeah, I think they are, actually. And crossbows can arc in 12-12, so even better. Yeah, here they go. It's starting to drop down at 8 now. They were originally at 12. So after their little incident with the caltrops. But I was going to say, this one should be easy enough to kill, because it's already run into some caltrops and damaged itself. This one over here, though, is going to be a problem. This is a healthy 24 out of 24 elephant unit. And they're probably just going to sit back and just start to gun stuff down. This is the problem. And honestly, if you bring this unit, I feel like you shouldn't really bring an artillery piece as well. Like the Great Bombard, which they did bring. Because it almost acts as a... unless you're going to just use your bomb... Oh, they're actually killed an elephant. They've killed one already. I think that's with a mortar. It must be. Okay, that's not a bad idea, actually, trying to kill these guys with mortars, because the mortars is insane amount of damage. So yeah, definitely a good idea. But yeah, I guess if you were just going to solely use the artillery piece, like the Great Bombard, just to blow up a wall, not use it like against infantry, which I think they are, to be honest, at this point, then it'd be okay, because this half-null cannon, you can't knock a wall down, I don't think, with it. I'd be interested if you could. I don't think you can, though. Oh, look at this, a bit of a, not a mass route, but a lot of routing units now for Brabant on this side. A lot of spears of his breaking. We've got the Duke actually now being committed over here as well. The Duke has gone back in. He's trying to deal with these Afghan infantry down here. This is, oh no, the Rajputs, in fact. Yeah, they're the more like the mainline infantry that you bring as the Gurids. But yeah, they got the Gurids haven't really got anything to support over here. So yeah, the Duke's quite happy just to carry on this fight. Prolonged melee, I don't know how well it will go, but he's doing all right for now. Again, another cav unit being sent in here. Kievan Nobles. I mean, we're getting to the stage of the game where cav is not going to be very useful. Going across those bridges is going to be a bit rough for them. The general, again, for France going out, I don't know if it's a good idea. He's tier 1. Most missile units are going to chew him up. That's for sure. And yeah, you can see here the gunners also now getting chewed up. They are trying to kill some stuff off, though. They've got dismounted Devor on the walls over here to Kiev. That's going to be a nice little way to support the fight. But like against this bridge, because they can just shoot across into the bridge and do some damage. And I think they're trying to get rid of those gunners for now. But yeah, Brabant is pushing back Rajputs right now. Kievan nobles again. They're getting hit hard by crossbows. Won't be too worried about this. I mean, to be honest, I guess you could use the Kievan nobles to try and mop up what's remaining on this side, but yeah, not going to be much use anywhere else. The elephants, where are they? Oh, they've gone back over here. They've lost another elephant since I last checked on them. Still be fine. The mortars over here what are they shooting at? I think they're trying to shoot the choke point here. Trying to shoot this big old blob. And again, another halberdier sergeant down to 78. I don't know why they're throwing forward the halberdiers. Unless they're actually going to commit to this assault across the bridge, don't bother sending forward your halberdiers just yet, defenders. Hold them back. There you go, another unit breaking. It's just they're sending in re-rally troops. It's just not going to break through, are they? They're just not going to break through. There you go. It looks like Brabant might hold his side of the river. France, obviously, long time ago lost his side. Like his bridge. You can't really cross this bridge without getting absolutely murked right now by dismounted Devore, but it just is how it is. And yeah, look at that. The mortars are just targeting these Hathnal elephants. And, I mean, fair enough. You brought 2 of them. These are like some of the most annoying units in the game by a long, long way. That you can just stand so far back to shoot cannons, and then when you're done like damaging units with cannons, you just send in elephants, which is just still scary. And they are doing damage in their own city though. With these mortars, you can see the fire starting to spread here. It's at 5% at the moment. That's -1 morale, melee, defense, and attack for the defenders. So they don't want that to get too high because that can do some serious damage. Problem is, fires do spread in Attila, so really they need to get the firefighters out to try and put them out. But I don't know if they're available right now. They might be actually helping to fight in this in today's battle. This is an opportunity though. There's only a shock infantry here for Brabant, and it seems like they're going to get charged by Kievan nobles now. They need to be careful. Yeah, I feel that's a move that's on. I mean, they got into brace, they got into type formation at the knights. But which should help absorb a charge, but still, yeah, that's definitely an opportunity here to push around. Also, the elephants could go that way, which are down to 12 now. Oh my gosh, these guys are getting absolutely focused down by mortars. Yeah, honestly, you know what, these Hathnal elephants, I don't know if they're going to get much done. They really aren't going to get much done. They're having a rough time. And it seems like the attack is starting to break down on the side here. The defenders just doing such a really good job right now. It's going to require like a charge by Kievan nobles, which they just gone on by. It's just like, nah, we're just ignoring that. We're ignoring that shock. Balance power, by the way, is even. It's 2,300 against 1,700. The attackers actually are outnumbered again. So yeah, that's a real concern. And here we go. I think we're going to see a charge here. General's going in, and I think we're going to see a charge from the Kievan nobles from the other side. Yeah, like a double charge there. That's pretty brutal. There you go, 86 of them left. Yeah, definitely. Even in like type formation, the charge is not working. You can see now Brabant is either going to just block this choke point off, or he's just going to have to start retreating. I would honestly try and retreat. You could probably get the Duke and then the shock infantry into this fight. You could do some decent damage here. There's also a gunner unit that's trying to come up. I mean, if they could shoot the general down, weaken him, do some serious damage here. Oh, actually, they can't retreat come Brabant because he's got a barricade here. This actually could be a problem. Brabant actually might be doing it's probably death or victory here for him because he can't really go anywhere. I mean, the general, I guess, could go outside the walls, and then he could go round and go through this gate here. And that's the only way he's going to get home. It's a long way to go, but it might be his only option. But he's not taking it. He's going into battle. Looks like we're going to see. I don't know. I honestly, yeah. I mean, if he could get a good charge, he's not going to get a good charge because he's going to get charged himself now here by the Gura general, and this actually might give him the advantage instead of the Duke of Brabant. But if he could get a shock infantry in and then the crossbows shoot into this fight, he could win it. That is for sure, and probably end the Gura threat. It seems like the Gura general is not really like properly engaged, and they are getting shot up. By crossbows. They're dropping. Yeah, look at that. Losing decisively. The Duke, though, has got charged in the back by those Kievan nobles. There's only 13 of them, but they did enough damage. It's also causing their generals to start to lose decisively. Numbers are with the attackers in this one. Are we about to see Brabant lose his general? I don't know. 55 against 64. It's close. They could do with getting these swords or getting something engaged in here just to help surround this general, maybe just to help it out. There's a shock unit here as well that's rallied. Brabantian Knight, get that into the fight. Two very different cultures here fighting one another. Life or death. Both armies here, really is. I mean, more important, well, I guess actually it's just as important for either side. But Brabant does have troops still at the back here. Like, he's got Pavis, he's got shock infantry, he's got pole arms. He needs to kind of keep his general alive if he wants to keep those guys rallied and healthy. And actually, yeah, there you go. The Gurids were the ones that, in the end, decided to give in, and they pulled back their general. And, yeah, the Duke can survive. I'd honestly start thinking about getting the Duke back. Just go back out these gates and go round. I think this is... It's done its job. It can't really do much more. I get the shock infantry as well. Maybe get them back to here. And then you can just defend it at the foot of the barricade and get support from the gunners or crossbows or something like that. And it can do a lot of damage. But we're seeing a sally out here. A sally out is coming on now. The French have had enough. They don't like being kicked about, and they're going to go straight on in. And they're going to try and slice and dice these damn Kievians. Kiev is sending in all these guard bird axemen. A lot of beaten up units here. These Devor are going to have to start thinking about going in soon, that's for sure. Dismounted Devor, yeah, they are going to have to go in and do something. I mean, they look great though. Look at them. Look at that unit. Gorgeous unit. Yep, they're going to have to be sent in soon. Because Kiev's running out of infantry. I think he sent the rest of his... Oh no, these aren't even Kievan infantry. I thought they might have been. No, they are actually all... Urid infantry, and the good units actually. Royal Payak, that's a good spear. The Rajputs as well. Again, we've actually got Brabant that's kind of not sallying out, but he's being aggressive here. Sending in crossbows as well. The crossbows were out of ammo, so fair enough. But yeah, this is not going to hold for much longer. And like I said, they really need to get the Duke back. I don't know why he's still here. Gunners as well, shooting into the flank of this engagement. I don't know why the attacks haven't engaged those guys. I don't know how they even managed to get there. Again, look at this. Shocking infantry of the French pushing back. I mean, I don't know if this is a wise idea, because they're definitely getting chewed up by the Devor, but I guess it might be happening. And also the mortar is hitting Kiev's own troops here. So yeah, Kiev actually has done damage to his own men. And he's routed. I think... To be honest, I think the defenders did probably come off out of that one better off, but it's hard to say. They've still not got a lot left. They can't be throwing away units. 1,600 against 1,300, basically. It's going to be close. As it always is on the channel. It's always a close siege in these glorious 12-12 ones. We don't do anything but close sieges here. Shock infantry here for Brabant trying to do their best. They might have seen one too many fights, so they are starting to lose here. Like I said, if I'm the Duke now, I'd be thinking there's not much left. There's not much left holding them back. And the general still for Kiev is still very healthy. So you could definitely take him out if you wanted to come over there. There isn't much else, I guess, that would Cav kill. I mean, the elephants probably would still kill that general. But yeah, you may want to start thinking about getting back. Brabant also managed to get... I don't know what happened to this sergeant, but it's got out of position. It's now actually showing its rear to the Kievan general here. Could get a nice little charge on the back of that if you wanted to. It would risk the wrath of these gunners here. The gunners actually could turn around and shoot that general there as well, who is trying to harass these Pavis crossbows over here. This is a little bit of a dangerous move. Pavis crossbows are not too like shabby in combat. Certainly against the generals, only got 24 men left. I'll be able to hold his own. I'll have to see. It looks like the Duke has actually seen this as an opportunity to come over and get some kills. He's going to at least take down the Rajput general before he eventually goes down himself. And yeah, look at that. Brabant sending out a healthy sword unit. Just got a nice little rear charge to Kiev there for free, and now they're going to go in. Oh, to be fair, that might have been a decent volley, though, by the French onto the Kievan general. He's still relatively healthy, 61, but he's losing currently. Yeah, look at that, losing, and losing more men as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Needs to be careful. He does need to be careful. Heavy command. Yeah, down to 54. Tough. Tough fight. It looks like, yeah, it looks like the Duke changed his mind. Both generals for the attackers still alive. Both generals for the defenders still alive at the moment. The sally out is still continuing, I'd just like to say over here. Mainly because they sent a fresh French Chevalier across. I don't know why continue with this. I mean, they are shooting this general again. He's down to 45 now. They can keep these gunners alive and also get the crossbows to support. They've got a chance. But, I mean, not easy when you just leave your gunners out like this. Even if they are down to 45 men and getting hit hard, this general's going to charge these gunners. He's going to get rid of them. The gunners could be game-changing at the end of the day. Now get the shock infantry back across the bridge. No, he's going to try and chase down this general, but the general's going to be too quick for him. He might as well just get back across the river and save himself. We have got another Swiss halberdier over here, actually. That's yet to be committed. This has seen a little bit of fire, but not too much. And actually, he's going to carry on in. He's going after the dismounted Devore now. I imagine shock infantry should chew up the hybrids, especially since we've got an okay charge. We'll see, though, with support from other, like from the archers here from on the walls, they might be able to do some damage. There you go, dismounted Devore down to 58. They are pretty much there. There's actually another healthy gunner here, actually. So the French can continue this strategy if they want to and just keep being annoying. There aren't too many healthy units left for the attackers. I can see one sword. I guess the crossbows are technically healthy and the hybrids are relatively healthy. But that is it, really, for like healthy units. And this is certainly not going to help the French cause, though. Just like this, the French Chevalier is getting absolutely murked right now by archers. If they send it onto the wall and engage all those archers, that would help. That would certainly help. But there's not much left when it comes to actually healthy units. And there's a polearm, we've got a crossbow, some shock and some more polearms there. Not really a lot to be desired. The Duke of Brabant got a good charge onto these Rajputs clearly over here. He's still mixing it about. He's still causing some problems here, the Duke of Brabant. Be interesting to see how many kills he's got. Yeah, it looks like Rajput's now just going to play defensive. He's got the Royal Payak there just defending the flank, and that's all they're going to do with it. Sort of defend there. It looks like the Hathel elephants as well, trying to shoot something, but I don't know what. They need to be careful of that. They can't forget the elephants are still alive, the defenders, because they could just easily rout some of those units with the a combination of just charging scary elephants at them, and also the cannons. But yeah, you've got the King of France also selling out. He's also helping to rout some of these dismounted Devore. The shock infantry on the wall. They've seen a lot of action already. They've been peppered by arrows, but they're still slicing and dicing through these Devore. There's still a lot of ammo to the Devore as well. It's a shame to see them go so early. I don't know. I guess he's just going to use the other one, just carry on charging down the walls or something. I don't know where the French general's going to go. I guess there's a bombard back there. It has no ammo he could take out. But he doesn't want to commit too far. France still actually has a decent amount of troops, and if they lose their general, could change the face of this game. But yeah, you can see the defenders are being super aggressive now. They feel like they can take the battle to the attackers. They might be able to as well. The shock infantry here. Look at that, 24 of them left, and they're taking a Royal Payak. That is insane. I don't know if they have any right to this fight, but they do apparently. There you go. Already the Brabantian Knights, yeah, routing. It was a 24 of them were not going to break that unit. It was just that was a forlorn hope, really. But as you can see, Duke of Brabant, he is shifting on back. Now we might see an attack onto the bridge. I wonder if they'll go for it now because the defenders are fully sided out. That'll be a move and a half. Just go in and try and take the cap point while the the defenders are becoming the attackers. That would be incredible to see. It looks like dismounted French Chevaliers, they are going to need to help their artillery crew over here. The mortar crew is just getting absolutely destroyed by dismounted 4 there. But here we go. Roy de France, he's going to go in.
The men have broken and are fleeing.
And it looks like, yeah, Duke of Brabant, he might, I don't know what he'll go for. The Rajputs, will he dare go for it? I mean, if the gunners can get a good angle, they can kill these gunners those gunner elephants pretty easily. Yeah, gunners and crossbows here trying to weaken that Swiss halberd as well. It's really just halberds and gunners and shock infantry left for the defenders. The attackers really relying on those archers and those range units. The generals as well pretty bad. They kind of got to keep them safe and away from the gunners of the French, which could do a lot of serious damage right now. The Duke of Brabant as well. He's just, you know, he's just moving around, just trying to keep active, trying to find something to do. But here we go. All arms are going in. They're actually going to take out these the Gurrid gunners here pretty easily. The elephants are being committed. I think they saw an opportunity to go for the gunners, but the gunners are just going to shoot them. Like the elephants are too slow. You got to like. They weren't going to get that. You need to rush these guys with cavalry or something else first, then send in the elephants. And now, yeah, the halberds being aggressive, they can be that. Can do exactly that. The Chark infantry here, crossbow unit, they are getting taken out as they try and retreat. And yeah, now I feel like the attackers can kind of do. Sorry, the defenders can kind of do whatever they want. We're going to see a general actually charging the halberds. Never do this, guys. Really. I mean, I think the attackers have accepted the battle is over. It's lost. And there you go, we're going to see the Gurrid general there get himself killed on the halberds, and I think that's basically him capitulating almost. We're going to see Kiev as well in a moment also capitulate here. It looks like he's going to mass rout before he actually gets his general killed. Unless the Duke of Brabant here goes in for a little charge. It's like 30 seconds left. But there you go. After a few early mistakes by the defenders, they managed to turn it around. The French, it looked like they kind of failed with their sally out, and that was going to set them back quite a bit. And the elephants looked like a very decisive foe, but it seems as though Brabant really came in clutch in this area here and managed to just slow down and kill off the enemy infantry. And I think Gurrid's not bringing enough quality infantry really cost them, to be honest. And I feel like obviously the elephants just underperformed, which was obviously going to cost them as well. But there you go, a Pyrrhic victory for France. And we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. So yeah, well done to both the French and the Brabantian players. Did a really, really good job. This was sent in by Drunk Norwegian, who was playing as the French, and he was playing alongside Bernard Esquire. Well done to Top and to I Am X-Man as well, who also did a really good job. Just unfortunate, made a few mistakes themselves, but they played a really solid game, to be honest. And they did a good job. They were relentless in their attack in some areas. And unfortunately, I just think they lost a few key assets just a bit too cheaply, and that really did cost them. We'll have a quick look at end results anyway. Drunk Norwegian, yeah, really failing with that sally out early on. What, like 3 units of Sergeant Cheval here just getting wiped out. His crossbows and archers not doing too much, but one of his gunners, the one that got wiped out, 287 kills, very nice. Again, his infantry really not doing a lot, throwing away his Garde Scots really cheaply. Dismounted French Chevaliers getting 239 kills, though, is very, very good, and his general getting 141 kills. I mean, Banana Squire, who really did, I feel like, most of the heavy lifting. I hate to say it, as the defenders, 141 kills of Duke of Brabant. I honestly thought more. That's the same as the French general. I thought he was doing more, to be honest. But 299 with the Brabantian Knights here, 224 with another one. The Spears, 121 kills. 240 kills, sorry, with the sergeants there. Crossbow sergeants getting 100 kills, and then these crossbows getting 141 kills, and then the mortar getting 162 kills. Then we have Top playing as Kiev, 199 kills with his general. His Guard-Birder Axeman did a really good job, 221 kills, 202 kills. And then we got the swords here, 135, 138. So yeah, some solid 117. These guys did well. I felt like some of them could have done better. Some of them definitely did not do so great. But yeah, they did pretty solid. Dismounted Devore, one got 121 kills. But again, the rest actually kind of disappointing. And the mortar getting 178 kills. Not too bad. That's pretty average for a mortar. And then we have I Am X-Man playing as the Gurids, 164 kills with his general. And then his infantry, yeah, not doing too much because it didn't bring the greatest. His Rajputs are his best infantry, the late period, and 174 kills is pretty good for them. Then he's got his hybrid cav here, 161 kills. Then his elephants, 202. One of them did pretty well, but the other one, yeah, only 28 kills. Is a rough day for them. And then his great bombard getting 173 kills. But there you go, guys. That is today's 12-12 AD siege battle. If you did enjoy, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.